Live from the Troy High School baseball field with more Freeway League baseball action as the Sunny Hills Lancers have traveled to their rival in Fullerton, the Troy Warriors, in this varsity baseball matchup. An important game in Freeway League play as we watched Bodie Faulkner there take a walk to start the game, as starting pitcher Ethan Cabral for the Warriors walks the leadoff man of the game. Cabral, the Warriors' ace, if you will, with a very good showing this season. To bat now is Jack Bender, and he'll take one that just misses for ball one. Top of the first here at Troy in a 0-0 game with a runner on first and nobody out. Jack Bender, the 6'2", 180 senior for the Lancers, has a 1-0 count. The pitch is missing, and the throw down to second on the stolen base, not in time. Stolen base for Bodie Faulkner. So a runner in scoring position right away for the Lancers. A walk, stolen base. And so a chance for Bender to drive in a run early here. 1-1's the count from Cabral, the tall right-hander for the Warriors. The 1-1 is lifted, and that's going to fall in the left center. Getting the wave home is Faulkner, and he will score. It's 1-0 Sunny Hills. Just two batters into the game. An RBI single by Jack Bender. Driving in Faulkner, it's 1-0. And so that'll bring up number 27. And now a pickoff throw gets away, and it'll go all the way to the side wall, and getting to third on the play will be Bender. So bit of shakiness on the defense for the Warriors early. And now a chance for Sunny to score another run here. They've already scored one in the inning. And that one will miss. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses by a lot. It's 2-0. So a single E1. And there's a runner on third. Still nobody out in the inning. A 2-0 is inside, 3-0. Cabral still looking to get the first out of the day. A 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike. Sunny Hills team has not fared well in league play, 1-5 going into this one. Warriors at 3-3. 3-1 is fouled back. It's 3-2. On deck is number 12 for the Lancers. Fortunately, don't have the full roster on me at the moment. And there's ball 4. So runners on the corner, still nobody out. Cabral has allowed the first 3 men to reach here in the early going, and he'll get a visit from his pitching coach here. with nobody out, runners on first and third. While we got a minute, I'll tell you the defense for the Warriors today. In the outfield from left to right, Vanderplug, Jack Coker, Braden Hawkins. On the infield, Sean Gonella at third base. It's Myers at short, Lopez at second, Daniel Everest at first, and doing the catching, Jacob McCormick. The typical starting nine for the Warriors.
Now batting for the Lancers, right fielder number 12, Ryland Morris.
So it'll be Ryland Morris for Sunny Hills here. Listed on the rosters, number 29, he's wearing number 12. It'll be Morris to bat with runners on the corners and nobody out. That one misses by a couple of inches. It's 1-0. Warriors trying to limit the damage early. And another pitch that misses well outside by Cabral. So a good count for Ryland Morris, the 5'11", 170 junior. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. A 2-1, third baseman's playing in. Misses outside, or correction, a strike. It's 2-2. Delayed strike call by our home plate umpire. So we'll get a 2-2 here. It's line to base hit in between shortstop and third. That's going to score another run. Going to second base, the runner on first, and it's 2-0 Lancers.
Now batting for Lancers, left fielder number 21, Tyler.
So walk, single, walk, single. Still nobody out in the inning. And Tyler Simpkins will come to bat. Swing and a miss for strike one. Warriors in a early hole here. They've played a lot of close games, and they're going to need to keep this one close. Showing bunt, but taking outside. And it's 1-1. 1-1 with nobody out. Is popped in the air and playable. Infield fly rule, and it's the shortstop Myers that makes the catch for out number one. So it'll be the shortstop Mateo Ramirez who will bat. He's in the sixth hole for the Lancers and playing shortstop. He'll take one that looked to be a good pitch, but is ruled to be a ball. So the count 1-0. Cabral a bit shaky on the command here in the early going. 1-0 swung on and missed for strike one. It's 1-1. Looks to be Curtis Song on deck. 1-1 is inside, 2-1. Ah, 2-1 is up and away, 3-1. Still shaky, the command from Cabral, in danger of walking his third batter here in the first inning. No action in the pen for the Warriors. And a 3-1. Swung on and missed. It's a full count. Big pitch here from Cabral, even though it's only the first inning. When you've got shaky command in the first inning, you look to find that command and keep the damage as minimal as possible. A 3-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. A big strikeout from Cabral as he sends down Ramirez.
First baseman number 13, Noah Yee.
So it's actually Noah Yee, the first baseman who bats 7th. The tall junior, listed 6'1". Seventh man to hit for the Lancers, and he'll take one low for ball 1. The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. Lancers have not had an extra base hit in this first inning. 2 singles and 2 walks, along with an error, a 2-base error by Cabral on a pickoff throw. But he falls behind Yee here, 3-0. Again, another 3-ball count for the Warrior right-hander. Yee will take a strike, and it's 3-1. If anything, Cabral's thrown a lot of pitches here for a guy that's usually gone 5-6 innings for the Warriors. The 3-1's fouled straight back, and it's 3-2. So the runners will get a head start here with 2 outs. The full count pitch from Cabral is swung on and missed for strike 3. So the Lancers score 2 in the inning. On 2 hits, 2 men left on at the end of the top of the first. It's the Lancers 2, the Warriors nothing. Warriors coming to bat. Back for the bottom of the first. We're at Troy High School. It'll be Brett Myers to lead it off for the Warriors. Myers at his usual shortstop position, leading off against the right-hander for Sunny Hills, Ryan Novajowski, and his first pitch is out of the strike zone, 1-0. Novajowski, that short arm action. His 1-0 is in there at the knees to even the count at 1-1. Novajowski fires a strike. That short arm action. Something comparable to like a Lucas Giolito of the Chicago White Sox. Novajowski, the 5'10", 155 freshman that also plays third base. 1-2 is at eye level. 2-2. So a 2-2 is poked and caught by the shortstop. A nice play by the Lancer shortstop for the first out. A hard hit ball, but an L6 in the book. And now the pitcher Cabral to bat. We're going to get himself some run support here. All right, at least get on base for the heart of this order. A lot of space up the middle for Cabral. He'll take one right in there for a strike. Oh, 1 in the dirt. Nice play there by Ramirez for that first out. Hopefully we get a replay of that. A 1-1 fouled at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Again, 2-0 Lancers on a first inning rally that consisted of 2 walks, 2 singles against Troy pitcher Ethan Cabral, who stands in now to a 1-2 count. One out, nobody on. And a 1-2 from Novajowski, swung on and missed. A breaking ball that has him well out in front. And a strikeout swinging, 2 outs. So now Sean Ganilla to come to the plate. The third baseman hitting third for the Warriors. Takes a close pitch. A little bit low for ball 1. 1-0 with 2 out and nobody on is popped up. Will it stay in play for Yee? It will not. And a 1-1 count after that foul ball. 1-1 in there for a strike. He's been dotting that fastball. Novojoski, that is. So a 1-2 to Gonella is upstairs, 2-2. Novojoski thought he had that pitch. That short arm action really working here. He bounces one there. Gonella checks his swing. It's a full count. Novojoski looking to finish off a 1-2-3 first inning here, and he won't, as that's ball 4. And Noah draws the walk.
Now batting for your Warriors, designated hitter number 3, Vinny Real.
And so the designated hitter Vincent Rael will come up for the Warriors with a runner on first and 2 outs. Missing there. Novojoski 1-0. Runner goes, pitches up and away, throw down is in time to get Canoa. And that'll end the inning. The caught stealing erases the base runner and erases the inning. No runs, no hits, no men left on at the end of 1. Lancers 2, Warriors nothing. Back for the top of the second. I believe this is Elijah Yu batting for Sunny. 8-9-1 due up for the Lancers, who put up 2 in the first inning. And a 1-1 count here to Yu. It's a good swing, but it's fouled. 1-2. So after the first, This is actually the catcher, Curtis Song. Apologies for some issues on my roster. And that is strike 3 called on Song. So a strikeout looking, that's 3 strikeouts in a row for Cabral. And there's out number 1. Get a replay on the strike 3 looking there to Curtis Song. And the first pitch here to the number 9 hitter is out of the zone, 1-0. Cabral looking for a bounce back inning here. And a swing and a miss there. 1-1. The tough innings happen. It's part of being a pitcher. It's about how you respond to those bad innings. And he delivers a strike. It's 1-2. He's now getting ahead of the hitters after a lot of 3-ball counts there in the first inning. Cameron Lowe batting and taking one that just misses. Wind really picking up here. Game time temperature 70 degrees, 9 miles the wind, and a strike 3 called on Lowe. That's 4 strikeouts in a row for Cabral, 2 of them looking. And now back to the top of the order with Bodie Faulkner. First pitch breaking ball is off the plate. One oh's fouled back. Foul ball here. Staying alive there is Lowe. Wind from right to left today. And that one misses. 2-2 is the count. Cabral on 2-2. Nobody on as Faulkner takes time there. 2-2 is popped up. In play. Cabral can't make the play. Faulkner will get another chance here, as Cabral can't make the play in foul territory. We'll do a 2-2 again. And it is inside 3-2. Three-two fouled into the Lancer dugout. Stays 3-2. Full count again, and that one's well outside for ball 4. So Faulkner walks for the second time in as many innings. Runner goes, throw down, not in time. It'll go into center field, but not far enough for Faulkner to go to third. So another stolen base for the Lancers. In fact, the second stolen base for Faulkner. And 1-0 is the count. That one's up. It's 2-0. 2-0's up. It's 3-0. Correction, it's actually 2-1. Two one in there for a strike. 2-2. This is actually the designated hitter, I believe, Peter Moana. Originally had it as Jack Bender. Slight inaccuracies on what I have. There's a grounder to second and on to first. Making the play is Lopez. So no runs, no hits. One man left on. We've played 1.5 here at Troy. It's the Lancers 2, the Warriors nothing. Back for the bottom of the second inning here at Troy High School. It'll be Vincent Rael, the designated hitter. He was at bat when his teammate Sean Ganilla got caught stealing second in the first inning. He comes up to bat here and will take a strike to start the bottom of inning number 2. Swing and a miss there. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Novajowski, the Lancer pitcher.
First baseman number 17, Daniel Everest.
It'll be Everest who hits fifth today. So 1 out, nobody on. Warriors down a pair here. And the first pitch of this at bat is in the dirt for ball 1. We'll get a 1-0 here. And that is in there for a strike. Warriors looking for their first hit. And he skips that one in the dirt to Everest, 2-1. Looks like the left fielder Vander Plug is on deck. Plug, the tallest man on the field. See him in a second. We'll get a 2-1 from Novajowski here. And it's hit high in the air. Back at the wall, and there she goes. A home run by Daniel Everest. And the Warriors get one back. It's 2-1. A home run by Everest that clears the left field wall. It's 2-1, Sunny Hills. We'll get a replay of it here. A fastball that ran over the middle of the plate. So Everest hits one out, and now Vander Plug skies one high. And out of play.
Now batting for your Warriors, left fielder number 33, Vander Plug.
Plug takes one low. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Plug out in front of the breaking ball. 1-2. Skips one in the dirt there. It's 2-2. Vander, the 6'6" sophomore, who's already got offers as a wide receiver for football, doing it on the diamond, and now he gets plunked by a 2-2 pitch. So he'll take first base on a hit by pitch. Just grazed him on that elbow.
Now batting for the Warriors, right fielder number 25, Braden Hawkins.
So Braden Hawkins, the right fielder, will now step in with the tying run on here in the second inning. Home run walk, or correction, hit by pitch. And now one missing here to Braden Hawkins, the right fielder. Last time we saw Vander last week, was actually picked off. Take a short lead off of first. Novojoski looking to get that rhythm back that he had in the first inning. Pumping strikes. And that one misses, 2-0. Hawkins in the 7 hole. Two 0 is up 3-0. So after the hit by pitch, a 3-0 count by Novojoski here. And that one's not even close. So ball 4, 2 on, 1 out.
Now batting for your Warriors, catcher number 48, Jacob McCormick.
And before McCormick, the catcher will come to bat, a mound visit here. 3 straight have reached after the strikeout that started the inning. Homer hit by pitch walk. A long home run by Daniel Evers here in the second inning. 2-run first inning by the Lancers, cut in half. Still a long way to go in this one. And now McCormick will stand in with the tying run at second base. McCormick fouls one back. 0-1. So 0-1 the count to McCormick. Novojoski, after he faced the minimum in the first, working on a bit of traffic here, and he'll fire one in the dirt, 1-1. Warriors looking to continue on a win after a win last Friday against Sonora. That was a 5-3 win. That game went to extra innings. We're getting a 1-1. That's low. So after Novojoski could seemingly pump strikes and hit his corners in the first, now missing seemingly all over the place here in the second inning. 2-1 is hit high. Calling off is Morris, and Morris will make the play for out number 2. So now the 9-hitter. So Nico Lopez after the F9. Lopez takes one low, 1-0. You see Braden Hawkins at first. Vander Plugs at second. Warriors trying to take advantage of a little bit of a loss of control by Sunny Hill's pitcher. Lopez in the air to left and playable, and the catch will be made by Simpkins for the third out. A 1 run, 1 hit, 2 left on for the Warriors here in the second. We'll go to the third inning. And a 2-1 Sunny Hills lead. And we'll actually get a replay of that F7 here. Squared it up pretty well, but right at the left fielder. Back for the third inning of play here at Troy High School in Fullerton.
Leading off the top of the third for your Lancers. Second baseman, 27 left field.
Lex Ho batting for Sunny Hill, second baseman. Walked in his first plate appearance, and he'll take one low here. It's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit for Lex Ho, who's reached both times today. And so that'll bring up Morris.
Fielder number 12, Rylan Morris.
Lead off base hit for the Lancers. And a pitch missing here. 1-0. That one is skied high in the outfield. There is Coker for out number 1.
Now batting for the Lancers, left fielder number 21, Tyler Simpkins.
So Tyler Simpkins, the left fielder who popped up to short in his first at bat. Will bat with the runner on first. And no, 1 out. Runner goes, pitch is not a strike, throw down, not in time. Third stolen base for the Lancers in this game. This one belongs to Lex Ho. he's going to perhaps a little shaken up. No, he's getting a new belt. Perhaps a broken belt buckle, broken whoop. Well, Lex Ho has a new belt buckle at second base after the stolen base. So count 1-0 to the left fielder Simpkins. And it is fouled off 1-1. Ones across the board and make it 2-1 as that breaking ball misses outside. And a swing, or foul tip rather, into the mitt, 2-2. Two-two pitch is lined over the head of Lopez. It'll fall into right field, and the run will score. It's 3-1 Lancers. RBI single for Simpkins. Comes with one out here in the third. Sunny Hills gets that run back. Now 3-1. Cabral has given up 3 runs in this one. Check at first, and Simpkins is back. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Rowe down a second and another stolen base. Sunny Hills keen to run on the battery of Cabral and McCormick. Simpkins steals second. Count 2-0, and the 4th stolen base for the Lancers today. Get a replay of it here, and comfortably into second there with Simpkins. Again, a runner in scoring position with 1 out, and a 2-0 that it's in there for a strike. Cabral's given up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, walked 3, struck out 4. 2-1 is fouled straight back, 2-2. Two twos outside, full count. Full count pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. So the sixth pitch of the at bat, and Ramirez actually called time. And now joining me on the mic for the top of the third inning, former college pitcher, Mr. Knowles.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all appreciating and enjoying the dulcet tones of Mr. Takagi here. Matthew, you're doing good work. Really like the detail you bring to the game. So I am the teacher of the Media Pathways, where we're teaching kids to tell a story with a screen. I teach broadcast journalism, sports broadcasting, which is the efforts you're seeing here, and a media concepts course. Hopping on the mic to give some thank yous and some shout outs. Right now at first base, center field, and third base are all media concepts kids in their first year of learning to tell story with a screen. And one of their projects is to come out to one of these sports events and man the camera. So you're seeing some really good work. You're also seeing some work that needs improvement. And, well, that's what we're after. Like, for example, we should be calling camera 2 to fix the headroom, right? We're cutting some heads off at camera 2 there. Camera 1 could get a little closer. We're going to have a little conversation. We should be close in on that, right? Camera 3, which is the camera you're looking at right now, it's the third base perspective. Why not get in on that? Why not be a little closer in on those folks talking, right? So these are the things that we work on. These are the things that we talk about. And now I'm wondering if I'm even being heard. So can I get a confirmation from the desk that this mic is hot and on? Anybody at the desk want to reply? Anybody? You can hear me there. All right, Matthew. You keep going with it. I'm not sure I'm being heard.
We'll get a pitching change after Cabral walks his fourth of the game, as Brandon Hawkins will move in from right field to pitch. And so with a runners on first and second, one out, Cabral only lasts 2 1/3. A little bit of an issue with the control today. Actually, on both sides.
He was effective, though, right? He had a few strikeouts in a row.
He had that stretch in the first and second, four straight, but just couldn't find it in the first and the third.
All right. So who's on the hill now?
That is Brandon Hawkins, moved in from right field.
Brad. Way to go, Brad. Also known as Braden.
And a swing and a miss out in front of the breaking ball.
So Brad is a freshman. Dad's already really involved with the baseball program.
Lined, and that's going to drop in. Maybe an out at third, and he air mills it.
Yeah. He had to play at second.
Not
I like the aggression going for the runner at third. Always getting that lead runner is smart.
Thankfully didn't go into the dugout there or out of play, or it would have been an extra base for all the runners.
Now batting for the Lancers, catcher number 5, Curtis Song.
So the
All right, so it's interesting. So many options here with one out, bases loaded, third baseman's up, second baseman's up, middle infield back.
I tell you what, I love me a good 1-2-3 double play.
Ooh. One, two. You mean like let's see, a 2-6-5? No, 2-6-3, 2-6-4 maybe, depending on what the play is, right? Ooh,
Good block.
way to block it. Brad covering nicely. Sorry, Braden. It's Braden on every lineup, but I know him as Brad. So, I actually know him as Braden. Recently, I heard his pals calling him Brad.
2-0 here. Sunny Hills has loaded the bases. We've already scored 1 in the inning, and a strike to make it 2-1.
Nice pitch.
Trying to bunt there. Looked like a suicide squeeze.
Yeah, get it down or else, right? So that runner from third was going.
Well, now you got 2 strikes. Don't think he'll be bunting here.
Hopefully not. Be nice. Camera 3, which our current shot. A little less sky. We don't need so much sky. We need a whole lot.
Grounded to first,
Round
throw
to first
home.
and back. And back.
And it'll pop off the glove of Everest. They do get the out at home. It'll go as a fielder's choice.
Nice work, McCormick. Way to get that turn net.
So that, if executed, would have been a 3-2-3.
3-2-3. Love me a good 3-2-3. Double play. That second baseman so deep, so towards the middle. It was really hard for him to get all the way over.
So base is still loaded, but 2 outs now. It's low. Who skies 1 foul. Seventh batter of the inning for the Lancers. They've only scored 1 though.
Yeah, any base, everybody's back.
Oh, 1's outside.
Okay, so in my humble opinion, this is the most important pitch to any batter, the 1-1. Because the difference in 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 is big. In one instance, the pitcher's way ahead. In one instance, the batter's way ahead. So I think this 1-1's key pitch, key pitch. And
It's
hit hard.
and into center field.
And if we get a force at second, if we were to get that force at second just now, inning over, right? Inning over, and no run. That was available over there.
So it's a 4-1 game. All the runners.
We're gonna get a little replay here. Way to get his hands through the zone real quick like that was nice. Oh, we're not gonna be able to see the play in center. If you guys just replay that, just do that same thing again, but from the center field perspective, from camera 2, that'd be awesome. Ooh, nice pitch. Oh,
Floated it.
I love a good off-speed first pitch. It sets up so much, right? Especially if you beat him, right? So you froze him there. So I love coming back, same exact thing.
Goes with the hard stuff.
Yep. 1-1. Again, key count right here. Key count.
This is Faulkner, who's walked both times. He's got 2 stolen bases as well. Takes a strike. Like he dotted the outside corner there. Big pitch here on 1-2. This guy looks like it's going to get out of play, and it does.
Oh. That Suburban's not going to be the same.
You know, I questioned some of the people's decisions to park there during the baseball game.
The crowd is appreciating the owner's response. The owner was in it. Ooh, I do like a good high heat. Did not chase. 2-2.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. 2-2, and it hits him to force in another run. So the 3rd run of the inning, it's 5-1. As Yee will come in to score.
All right, it's been fun. Matthew, I got to run off. Those of you who are interested in volleyball, we're going to start a simulcast of simultaneously broadcasting both baseball and volleyball. So if you have an interest at all, it's the same YouTube channel. You'll see that if you go to the main page. You'll see that we start streaming here pretty quick.
I don't think the volleyball team's lost a game.
They have lost one against Sunny. If they win this one, they're co-league champs with Sunny because they've already split with Sunny. So we'll be enjoying that. And you take care, Matthew. Keep up the good work, and thanks everybody on the cameras.
One here to Moana. 9th batter of the inning, and this one's gonna go into the gap. It'll chase Hawkins or Cabral all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Actually, 3 runs are in. Bases clearing double by Moana, the designated hitter. It's 8-1.
Now batting for the Lancers, second baseman number 27, Latu.
So the inning goes from bad to worse for the Warriors. They've let in 6 runs. And it's a 7-run inning, or correction, 6-run inning. The lead up to 7 as the Lancers have batted around. That one's fouled off. Narrowing, missing a car, much to the awe of the crowd in attendance. A long strike, and it's 0-1. That's line over the head of Lopez, but caught by Cabral and Wright. The inning finally comes to an end as Morris, or correction, Ho makes the final out of the inning. So in the inning, 6 runs on 5 hits and 1 man left. 2.5 gone. It's 8-1. Sunny Hills. Top of the order for the Warriors due up here in the third. What was a 2-1 lead, now 8-1. A mountain to climb on this Wednesday afternoon. It'll start with ball 1 to Brett Myers, who lined short in his first at bat. Myers will take one low, 2-0. 2-0 is in there for a strike. And a 2-1 is line and caught by Simpkins in left. Another hard hit ball by Myers, but an out. F7.
Now batting for your Troy Warriors, right fielder number 16, Ethan Cabral.
And Ethan Cabral will come to the plate. Struck out in his first at bat. First pitch is low, 1-0. No pitch. Hit on the ground to second. Off of Ho, and he can't make the play. So Cabral reaches. It'll be an E4 charge to Ho.
Now batting for your Warriors, third baseman number 55, Sean Pinella.
And so with one out, a runner's on. So runner on first. Runner goes. And it's in time to get him, second time that Warriors have been caught stealing. That was the second out of the inning. And so base is empty now. And 2 gone. 1-0 count. Make 1-1. 1-1 the count. That is upstairs 2-1. That is inside 3-1. So a 3-1 count on Sean Gonella, who walked in his first at bat. And a walk here. Second walk for Gonellas. And the third walk issued by Novajowski.
Your Warriors designated hitter number 3, Vinny Real.
And Vinny Royale will come to the plate with 1 on and 2 out. It's in the dirt. One zero. Inside 2-0. What base runners, that's what's going to get you back into this game if you're the Warriors. Just keep getting good at bats. And that one is lifted into left. Playable for Simpkins. And there's the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 man left on. Here in the third. Off to the fourth, it's 8-1.
Now on the mound for your Troy Warriors, number 14, Clough.
We got a new pitcher for the Warriors here to start the fourth. Looks like it's Max Klopfer. Tall righty. You'll face 4, 5, and 6 more Simpkins and Ramirez here in the fourth. In an 8-1 game.
Leading off the top of the fourth for the Lancers, right fielder number 12, Rylan Morris.
It'll be Rylan Morris will lead it off for the Lancers. Big lead for them here. His first pitch is hit into center and caught by Jack Coker. Crowd number 1.
Now batting for Sunny Hills, left fielder number 21, Tyler Simpkins.
And so Tyler Simpkins will come to the plate. In the dirt for ball 1. Strike 1-1. And it is 2-1. Simpkins takes one that misses 3 and sorry, that was in there 2-2. Wade call. Line the base hit to center.
Now batting for the Lancers, third baseman number 9, Mateo Ramirez.
Get a replay of that single hard hit. A lot of hard hit baseballs for the Lancers. Hit number 8 for them today. That one's up 1-0. That one misses 2-0. Again, it's Max Klopfer, new pitcher for the Warriors. Tall right-hander. Ramirez up for the Lancers. After Simpkins singled. Simpkins 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a stolen base. That one well outside. Make it 3-0. That one's ball 4, 4-pitch walk. And Noah Yee will come up.
Now batting for Sunny Hills, first baseman number 13, Noah Yee.
Walks have been an issue for the Warriors in this one, actually, for both teams. One more than the other, and there's a strike. from Klopfer. First and second. One out. Breaking ball. That's a ball. It's 1-1. 1-1. In there for a strike. Sunny Hills looking to add on here. 8-1. Good swing by Yee. Count remains 1-2. Ground ball to third. Ganella on the second. Relay to first is in time to get him. The double play erases the threat. 5-4-3. And the inning is over. So no runs, one hit, one left on for the Lancers here in the fourth. It's 8-1. So back for the bottom of the fourth with Daniel Everest standing in. He put one over the fence his last time up. A solo shot, the only Warrior run in this one, and he'll take a low strike. Correction, 0-1. That one skipped. It's 1-1. That one misses. 2-1. And 3-1 on Everest. 3-1 on the first baseman Everest. A little check swing grounder back to the pitcher on the first in time. A little swinging bunt from Everest results in a 1-3 ground out back to the pitcher Novodowski. Nice play as you see the replay there. Vanderpool will come to the plate. He was hit by the pitch. He was hit by a pitch in the second inning. In left field today, he's played first base and also pitches from time to time. Ball one, Vander. Ground ball, foul down the third base line. One is in there for a strike. Could have gone either way there. Count 1-2 on Vanderploeg. Novodowski serves up and a line drive caught by the third baseman low. Hard hit ball by Vanderploeg, but right there low for the second out. And so with Hawkins out of the game, it'll be Kloffer hitting for himself. Hawkins in his one plate appearance walked. Got the replay there. Excellent work by our crew. Oh, 1 is the count on Max Klopfer. He skies one high, and that is a foul ball. It is 0-2. 8-1 Sunny, bottom 4. Really broke open in the third inning, a bases clearing double off the bat of Ramirez. That one's inside 1-2. So 1-2 count, 2 outs. Is hit on the ground to short. Backhanded by Ramirez, throw to first, and a great pick by E at first base for the third out. Sunny Hills showing off the weather here in the 1-2-3 fourth inning. Nice free play here of the pick by Alex Yee at first base. It's 5-3 on the ground out, a throw across the diamond. And we'll go to the fifth inning in a 8-1 Sunny Hills lead. Just like to remind you that also got a simulcast going with volleyball also on the channel today. As the boys volleyball team, who's only lost one game this year, well, to Sunny Hills of all teams, they'll look to secure the co-league champion title in the North Gym. Today, that's going on as we speak. That'll be Klopfer back on the mound for the 5th. Just about an hour and 50 minutes into this one. 5 innings in this 7-inning game. It'll be Song, Lowe, and Faulkner due up for Sunny Hills. Here in the 5th.
Catcher number 5, Curtis Song.
So it'll be Curtis Song will lead off 5th inning for Sunny Hills. And the first pitch on the ground, but a diving attempt by Ganella comes up empty. A leadoff base hit for Song. A wild reaction by the crowd. And his teammate, the leadoff single. Looks like we're getting some changes here. Perhaps a pinch runner. Indeed, it will be a pinch runner for the catcher. Song, courtesy runner for the catcher.
Now running for Curtis Song, number 15, Elijah Yu.
Will be Elijah Yu, pinch running for Song. And it'll be the third baseman, Lowe, who made a great play to end the last half inning. And he'll take a strike from Plopfer. Oh, and 1 to the right-handed batter. And that's a strike, 0 and 2. Oh, 2 pitch is way up. One and 2. That one's poked in the right, chasing Hawkins back. Hits over his head, and that's one's going to the wall. Rounding first on to second is Lowe. Pinch runner used to third. A 1-out double. And Sunny Hills just keeps on hitting. And their leadoff hitter, Faulkner, who's reached 3 times in 4 innings, will come to the dish. First pitch in there for a strike. Third baseman's in. It's hit high in the air. Left field. The left fielder makes the catch. Stumbling is the pinch runner Uke, but he still gets home. A sacrifice fly, and it's 9-1 Sunny. A productive out off the bat of Faulkner. Make it 9-1 Sunny Hills. And Lowe would go to third on that play. One out. And a strike there to Moana. In the dirt. Ball gets away, and stumbling is McCormick. It's 10-1. Wild pitch. Lowe scores. And so, double digits put up by the Lancers. A run away from the mercy rule here in this 5th inning. If they did put up one more, it would have been the mercy rule. Grounder to third, and over the bag, a fair ball. Rounding first on to second is Moana, and a double. By Moana.
Second baseman number 27 left sleeve.
So Lex Ho with a chance to get to that 10-run differential. And Lex Ho, who's 1 for 2, single and a fly out, takes one low. Essentially batting practice for the Lancers right now. And that's a strike to make it 1-1. That's a strike, 1-2. Morris on deck. A 9-run differential. That one's fouled back. And it narrowly avoids a car, but the count remains 1-2. 1-2 from Pfeffer is in the dirt. 2-2. Good eye there by Ho. We're on second with one away. Flied foul, and it's going to get out of the ballpark. So the count's still 2-2. Another 2-2 is up and in. It's 3-2. Again, it's Morris on deck. Morris 1 for 3 with a single. Full count pitch. Grounded to second. Lopez on to first, and there's 2 gone. Moving to third is Moana.
Right fielder number 12, Rylan Morris.
And so it'll be Morris after the 4-3 ground out. Fourth at bat for Sonny. Don't often see 4 times through the order in a 7-inning game. It's the 5th inning. Already 4 times. And that's grounded to second. Lopez gets there and throws him out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th in a 10-1 score. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 man left. Bottom of the 5th. And a 10-1 Sunny Hills lead. It'll be McCormick, Lopez, and Myers for the Warriors, 8, 9, and 1 in the order. It begins with Jacob McCormick, who's 0 for 1 with the flyout against starting pitcher Novojoski. He grounds one to third. Softly hit, low on the first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. Lowe's been pretty busy there at third base, and now Nico Lopez. He lines a base hit over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. Nico Lopez on with the single. And top of the order now with Myers, who is 0 for 2. Line out, fly out, shows bunt, and takes one out of the zone, 1-0. Ten to 1. We are in the bottom of the 5th. They're on a first, not in time. Back safely, Nico Lopez. One zero outside. It is 2-0. That was the Warriors' second hit. That's high. Foul ball. 2-1. Runner on first and one away. That's low 3-1. And that is ball 4 to the backstop. Single and a walk. Warriors have 2 on here in the 5th.
Now batting for your Troy Warriors, number 19, Kiki Tostado.
And a new as it's Enrique Tostado in to the game for Cabral. Tostado wearing jersey number 19. We'll play at least 6 in this one. Sunny Hills had an opportunity to score run number 11 in the last inning, but it's still a 9-run deficit. So not enough for that mercy rule. These two teams will match up again on Friday. There's a strike to make it 0-2. With runners on first and second and 1 out. Bounces in front of home plate. It's 1-2. So we'll get a 1-2 here from Novojoski. It's in there for a called strike 3. Tostado goes down on strikes for out number 2.
Now batting for your Warriors, third baseman, number 55, Sean Ganella.
It'll be Sean Ganella with 2 outs, 2 on. A line. Going back and making the catch is Faulkner in deep left center field for out number 3. So no runs, 1 hit, 2 men left for the Warriors. We're off to the 6th inning. It's 10-1 in favor of the visitors. A lot of defensive substitutions here as we start the top of inning number 6. Got a new outfield, a new catcher, new second baseman. A lot of new changes here. Have them for you in a minute. New pitcher, however, is Jack Coker. Moving in from center field. And it'll be Simpkins, Ramirez, and Yee due up for Sunny Hills. Against the new pitcher, Jack Coker, the senior. Defensive changes. It's Tostado in left replacing Plug. Huss will take over for the new pitcher, Huss. Again, that's Caleb Huss in center field. Rudy Alcala's in right. Canella's still at third. Myers still at short. It is Nolan Carter at second base. Or correction, he's at first base, and then Ryan Maturo is at second base. First pitch from Coker's a swing and a miss. Got a pinch hitter on deck for Sunny Hills, and that one bounced in there. It's 1-1. That one's fouled back. Missing a car. And the count 1-2. Simpkins is 2 for 3, 2 singles. It's 2-2. Two pitchers warming up in the Sunny Hills bullpen. That's lined a fair ball down the third base line. Simpkins rounds first. He's taking the turn to second. Simpkins, a stand-up double, leads off the top of inning number 6. He's third hit of the day. His first extra base hit.
Now batting for Mateo Ramirez, number 23, Jose Rojo.
Is Jose Rojo batting for Ramirez. Rojo skies one high. And a foul ball. Rojo listed 5'9", 210. Natural position catcher, a senior. And a swing and a miss. Ball gets away onto third, goes Simpkins on a, looks like it should be a pass ball. To the new catcher, by the way, that's Nico Lopez, who moved from second base. Now doing the catching for McCormick, who's out of the game. Sticks his bat out, lifts it into shallow left, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit. Jose Rojo on the pinch hit single. It's 11-1. Lancers. They've gotten that 10-run differential. That would ultimately end the game if the results hold after the bottom of this inning. We'll get a replay of a little looping base hit by Jose Rojo. Contact is key in this sport.
Now batting for the Jack Bender.
And now Jack Bender into the game. Pinch hit for him here. Taking a strike. And taking another strike, it's 0-2. It's Jack Coker and Jack Bender. Jack matchup here. The 0-2 pitch. Rojo's on the move. A swing and a miss. Throw down to second and is in time. Strike him out. Throw him out. Double play. And just like that, there's 2 outs. Sunny Hills looking for their 5th stolen base of the day. Instead, it's a strike him out, throw him out. There's 2 outs. Get a replay of that here on the throw down in time to get Rojo. Nice play by both the catcher Lopez, second baseman Maturo. Curtis Song batting now. Scored 2 runs. He's 1 for 3 with a single. That's lined and caught by the center fielder, Huss. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th. In a 10-run game, it's 11-1 Sunny Hills. Bottom 6 here at Troy. Sunny Hills looking to put the cherry on top of this win. There's a new pitcher into the game for Sunny. A couple of defensive changes. Jack Bender will go to first base for Yee. There's a new pitcher for Novojoski, who's 5 strong innings in line for the win. It'll be Vincent Rael, Daniel Everest Vanderpool. Well, that was the original do-up for this one inning, but defensive changes, we'll see how that impacts the batting order. Have that information for you in a second, but it will be Rael to lead off against the new Sunny pitcher, and that one's in the dirt. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Ground ball. First base and a fair ball. Mishandled by the first baseman now into the game, Bender, and that's going to be an E3 that allows Rael to reach. Second error for the Lancers.
Now batting for your Warriors, first baseman number 11, Nolan Carter.
It'll be Nolan Carter who will get an at bat here for Daniel Everest, who hit the home run. That's the only run for the Warriors in this one. Outside. 1-0. strike, 1-1. Bottom of the 6th. Up, 2-1. Skied. And making the play in foul ground is the left fielder Simpkins, and there's 2 outs. Or correction, 1 out.
Now batting for your Warriors, center fielder number 6, Caleb Huss.
And so Caleb Huss will get his first at bat for Vander Plug. Plug went 0 for 1. Batting with runner on first and 1 out. Potentially final inning of this game, and a strike there. Oh, 1. Fouled off the catcher. Look out. That got him square on the mask. And it looks like Curtis Song is okay. Coach out to check on him. Be an 0-2 count with 1 out here in the 6th. Sunny Hills coach along with the Troy athletic trainer out to check on him. Got his bell rung a little bit there, but he's okay. And Caleb Huss will come back to the plate in an 0-2 count with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Oh, 2. In there for called strike 3. 2 outs as Huss goes down looking.
Now batting for your Warriors, second baseman number 50, Ryan Maturo.
So Maturo will bat now. Potentially the final out of this ball game. Takes one up and in. And that'll be a pass ball, and on to second goes Rael. One and 0. Duo. Runner goes to third, and the ball off the glove of Song. So it'll be a stolen base and a 3-0 count. First stolen base of the day for the Warriors. They've been caught stealing twice. Sunny Hills has 4. And a 3-0 count to starting quarterback Ryan Maturo as we watch a replay of that stolen base. Strike 3-1. So a 3-1 count to Ryan Maturo. Grounded to short. One hop throw, and not in time. They score the run. That wipes away any shot at the mercy rule. RBI infield hit for Ryan Maturo. It is 11-2, Sunny Hills.
Now batting for your Warriors, right fielder number 17, Rudy Alcala.
So it'll be Rudy Alcala batting for McCormick. We watch Maturo bounce one to short. That he beats out. And a 1-0 count here to Rudy Alcala. Takes one, then misses 2-0. Inside 3-0. Scoring got started early for the Lancers. They put up 2 in the first inning. Troy responded with 1 in the bottom of the second, but then it was all Sunny Hills from there. They scored 6 in the top of the third, and it put the game virtually out of reach. They've added on 3 since. Warriors just put up 1 themselves. It's 11-2 as it stands. Fouled at the plate. No, that's a fair ball off the plate. Pitcher throws to first, and there's the third out of the inning. So we'll go to the 7th. It's 11-2 in favor of the Lancers. Good replay there. We'll get one here. A great play off the mound by the pitcher Milana. So run will hit. 1 left on to the 7th inning. So top of the 7th action from Troy High School in Fullerton. Just over 2 hours into this game. Well, that Sunny Hills has led all the way. They led 2 batters into the game, and they haven't given up the lead since. Troy came into this one 3-3 in league play, looking to get back above 500 in league play. It seems like an impossibility at this point. Sunny Hills 1-5 coming in this one that improved to 2-5. It'll be a tough matchup for Troy. Next week they'll play Fullerton, who have dominated the league for years. And a strike to make it 0-2. This is Lowe, the third baseman. And he strikes out. He chases the high fastball. Second strikeout for Coker, who's second inning on the mound. Bodie Faulkner, who's actually 0 for 0. 2 walks, a hit by a pitch, and a sac fly in his 4 trips to the plate. Pops straight up. It'll stay in. No, it will not. Foul ball. Count 1-1. These two teams will play again at Sunny Hills on Friday. Down here, 2-1. 2-1 from Coker is inside 3-1. Three-one pitch is in there. Oh, he threw the bat thinking that was ball 4. Faulkner swings a grounder to short. Bobbled, and he's going to reach. E6. Charge to Myers there. So, Milana, who's the pitcher at the moment, will step to the plate. Bodie Faulkner is now 0 for 1, even though he's been to the plate 5 times. There's a ball. And that one's into the parking lot, of foul ball. 1-1 the count. Good pick by Lopez on a 1-1 pitch. Three and one. Make it 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Stepping on third and throw on to first in time. A 6-3 double play turned by Myers. And we're off to the bottom of the 7th. Replay of that double play turned by Myers. And we're off to the final half inning of this one. bottom of the 7th. You're in an 11-2 game.
Leading off for your
It'll
Warriors,
be Nico Lopez
Nico Lopez.
who will lead it off. And that's going to be a foul ball. It's 0-1. And joining me for the bottom of the 7th, brother of the pitcher for the Warriors in that last inning, Tyler Coker.
Thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure to meet you, man. Proud to see you picking up where I left off like 2 years ago. Unfortunately, you have to be calling this game, but
You know what?
we'll take
I
we
got
can
to
get.
do the one 2 weeks ago. That was a good one.
Nice. Yeah. It's nice to see you up here taking them out for them. Keeping score, everything. Wow, look at you.
Now batting for your
One out as Lopez strikes out. And Myers will come up.
So this is definitely one of the more interesting games out of this little series that we got going. Typically, Sunny Hills and Troy have been very competitive, even when the skill levels are very different. Somehow it always ends up being a fairly close game, but maybe next time we'll get a real close one. And the Fullerton week will definitely be competitive as well. It's an exciting week for you.
Or so I've been told.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a 1-1 count here on Myers. And he'll squib one foul.
That's just the kind of thing that seems to be going for Troy today. The things bouncing foul, things bouncing just out of reach, everything like that. Just a game where the odds don't necessarily play into your favor, which never helps when you're kind of down already.
A lot of walks today. Just not a winning combination.
No. And Sunny Hills' offense putting out some good hits as well. Just placing balls where nobody can get them.
And strike 3 called on Myers.
And that'll bring us to our final out of the game here. And up comes Kiki Tostado. Kiki's one of the guys who's kind of like the heart and soul of the team. You know, he's one of the guys who played kind of on the lower levels for all 3 of his prior years, but comes into varsity, wasn't necessarily guaranteed a spot, but plays it as hard as he possibly can every single time he gets a chance as he swings at the first pitch. And that's going to be it, folks. Thank you so much.
Grounder to short ends the game. An 11-2 Sunny Hills win. Just a great performance by the Sunny Hills offense and their pitching as well.
Yeah, great job just shutting it down.
Warriors will look to bounce back on Friday when these two teams match up for the second game of this series. We'll be back next week when the Warriors take on their arch rival Fullerton.
All
On
right, that'll be a good game.
On behalf of the entire crew here at Troy Omnia, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. We got volleyball also going on as boys volleyball team looks to clinch the division. We'll see you next time when on our TRHS Omnia.
Thank you.